it's time. It's time to do something different. So today, we're going to do chest and back, which is not normally what I do on chest days or push days. Normally do push-pull legs. But I've been feeling like switching it up lately. So we're going to try chest back. I'm going to start off with these flies. Again, might be a little bit lighter than I normally go, and I have these a little bit lower. But I did a couple reps and it was feeling really good. So we're going to continue with this. 4 sets of this. Curious to see how this will turn out. Again, really focusing on that squeeze at the end. I was even playing around with like positions here. Okay, let's go up and wait, because that was a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot more than I wanted. So go up and wait, do that again. This is feeling pretty good. It's pretty dead in here right now. So I don't really think that we should have too much trouble getting equipment, which will be nice. Woo! Not bad. I'm thinking that the pump on this should be pretty sweet, especially because I always feel good after doing this machine. Definitely a great starter, as you may know, if you've been following along. Just because it's like a nice exercise where it gets to stretch everything up, get some blood going, which is just going to help me later on. But I'm curious to see what the chest back pump is going to feel like. I've heard it's legendary. Or so they say. Oh, Travez. Really trying not to move myself back. Because again, if I move myself backwards like this, I mean, in that instance, I was kind of doing something, but I'm kind of nullifying my work. Ooh. Ooh, man. One more of those, I think. I think I got one more. But this is feeling, again, just... Woo! I'll need to check the camera to see how many I've done. but that could be the last one, or we can do one more. You'll see in a minute. That was it for the fly. So now we're going to do incline bench. I have a little bit less weight than I'd been working with to get more reps out of it. And I did do a couple reps of 135 just to kind of get the feeling right. My favorite warm up normally is just like whatever exercise I'm doing, just with a lighter weight. I don't really do a whole lot of other stretches. It's just kind of, I feel like just do the movement and warm up that way. Then you're warmed up for the movement. Oh, hit the thing. Hold on. Yeah, nope. Went to failure. But not a big ordeal, not a big problem. We'll just set this back up. Whoop. Whoop. Oh my God. All right, let's try that again. Otravez. Woo! All right. Ideally, I would like to get a little bit more reps, but I'm fine with playing around with this. If I'm being honest, my eating has not been the best over the past couple days, so I don't feel like as strong as I normally am. But that's okay. We can still get in a good workout anyway. We just adjust accordingly. I think after this, we're going to do something back related. Woo! Oh, that was close. One more set of that. All right. Ooh. All right, let's put this away, do something back related. All right, lately we've been doing the seated cable rows with one arm at a time. I'm going to use both arms at the same time with the mag grip. Do 3 sets of this. Okay, that wasn't bad. We'll stay there. Do 2 more sets. Okay. Oh my God. Woo! Man. Maybe we need to go. I'm okay with this rep range, but it might be beneficial to lighten it up just a smidge. Just get a couple more reps out. Oh. All right, let's do something else. All right, we're gonna do these one-handed lat things. I don't know what they're called, but Sam does them, and I've never really done them, so we're gonna feel it out. But it seemed like I was gonna do a lat prayer, but I figured like this might be a decent like alternative just to get a different kind of feeling. So we're gonna do that. It's kind of like a one-handed lat prayer in a sense. In a sense, don't take that super seriously. Uh, 12-ish, not bad. Woo, I'm sweating. Ooh, that feels pretty good. Whew. Okay, that was interesting. I'm gonna do some more of those. Those felt pretty good. And what I'm doing, so in one of his videos, he says that he describes it as like sheathing a sword, which is pretty accurate. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm grabbing this and I'm really just trying to bring it down to the ground straight, and whoop, right in there. But so far, I like it. So we're gonna do at least 2 more sets of that. There it is. Woo, man. Okay. Woo. I like it. I like it so far, guys. At least 1 more. All right, this time I actually moved the thing up a little higher to see if that made much of a difference. Jeebus. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm ready to move on to something else. Should be chest related. Okay. So the hammer strength chest press machine seemed like a good option. We're gonna do 3 sets of this, moderate-ish weight. And this is one of those ones that I kind of have trouble feeling from time to time. So I'm trying to be real intentional with it. Okay. It might be me, or I could be crazy. I don't know. I guess those two things mean kind of the same thing. But instead of being like back against this and like having that arch in my back, I feel it way more if I'm kind of have my back flat against the pad. And honestly, like my head slightly forward. There was a slight forward lean. Like I'm feeling this way more. So we're gonna keep doing them like that to see how it feels after another set or two. But just something I noticed. Woo, man, not as many reps as I had hoped, but I'm kind of okay with that. And I'm trying to keep my elbows tucked, not so much flared, and like when I'm pushing, like with my thumbs almost straight out. Woo, I'm feeling it. Okay, let's move on. Something else. Ooh. All right, we got the pec deck. So we're gonna do this 4 sets. I'm gonna have my butt is gonna be slightly forward so that I actually have a space behind my back. So it'll look like a right triangle. And then when I fly, it's gonna be right along this line, right here. That swoop. It might go up in weight. I'm just kind of feeling this one out right now. You know what? Let's just get ahead of it now. 2. That should be all right. Okay. Woo! I want to go down. 2 is too much. Starting to feel a little uncomfortable on the left shoulder. So down 1, should be good to go. 3 more sets. Ooh. Okay. All right. Don't want to strain too hard on that. 2 more sets. Ooh. Man. Woo. I'm getting tired. 1 more set. Okay. Let's move on. So normally I like to do a pull down movement and I hadn't. So that's what we're going to do now. 3 sets of the lat pull down. Again, kind of leaving, not going as heavy as I have in the past. Because I'm really trying to focus on a good squeeze. And again, I'm okay with higher reps. Ooh, my back just cracked. Holy shit. That was an interesting noise. Okay. Oh, man. Not bad. We'll stay there. That felt pretty good. Felt pretty squeezy. Not too light, but yo, where them girls at is right. This place feels like a fucking prison right now. Woo. See, we've gone down in reps, so lets me know that I'm putting in work. Oh. All right. Whew. Let's be done with that. Okay, beautiful. Let's snag a thumbnail. Ooh. That looks cool from afar. I don't know what y'all are seeing, but to me, that looks cool from afar. Oh. Boop. Mm. Chest, you're not going to really see a whole lot. We didn't do triceps. We kind of did through the pushing movements, but not directly. Arm day will be tomorrow. Boop. Let's try this again. This you ain't going to see. All right, let's go over there, see if we can get another one. All right. See, again, with this one, it's like uneven, but it's like weird to see. It doesn't, this is what I'm looking at right here. It doesn't really pop on this side. Mm. I don't know why, but it's also kind of darker over here. Let's try this. Whoop. Ooh, that'll be good for tomorrow. Let's bring y'all down to lift y'all back up. Let's see. All right, I'm eating the car. All right, you beautiful bitches. Let's get out of there. I have to go to the DMV kiosk inside of Publix to renew my registration because that shit was due in November and it is February 2nd. So a little bit overdue, and I don't want to get pulled over. I did get pulled over and she gave me a warning. So thank you to that officer. But procrastination has, oh my God, this semi. Oh, wow. Dude, he just bullied that fucking car like out of the way of the stop sign. Holy shit. Like head on collision almost. Jesus. Dude. My dad's a trucker, so like I try to have and show respect for trucks and truckers on the road. But like that guy was totally in the fucking wrong there. But yeah, so what I was saying before, like that shit's long overdue. So I gotta um, pay that because I've been procrastinating for far too long, and I don't really feel like driving around anxiously anymore. So let's go take care of that. But that was pretty solid. A little interesting. Didn't know how that was going to turn out. I would say that my one concern, and it's not really a concern. It was, kind of just like, oh, well, maybe we might need to consider this. But typically for back day and chest day, both of those days for back and chest, I do a decent amount of volume for both of those. So this, like a chest back day, could be pretty long. And I was actually at the gym for a hot second. So that did wind up being kind of long. I think I did 4 exercises for chest and then 4 for back. So decent amount of volume there. Feeling good. The pump felt pretty good. Um, we'll see. I'm so far I'm a fan. Tomorrow should be arm day, arm and maybe shoulders. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Maybe for shoulders it'll primarily be like lateral raises, some shit like that. Because I also think that an arm day can be hella arms and shoulders could be hella long. You got triceps. If I did even if I did 3 exercises per muscle group, that's 9 exercises. So that's going to be a kind of a longer gym session, but we'll see how it goes. Trying to have an open mind, and yeah, today wasn't bad by any means. Definitely nice to do something different every now and then. So we'll roll with this for a couple weeks, see how we feel, and go from there. But yeah, did yoga today, this morning. I'll upload that video later, and that was pretty relaxing. Did yoga yesterday. I intended on going to the gym yesterday, but then I was a fucking bum. I didn't do shit, so I wound up resting. And like I said, I hadn't really eaten a whole lot since basically breakfast on Friday. I didn't really eat until like 12 on Saturday. It wasn't intentional. It was just being out late and really not prioritizing, getting food, like going home, eating, getting good sleep. Because I've been out late the past couple nights. So that's probably, my body was probably just like, dude, we just don't have the energy for shit. So well needed rest yesterday, but today felt good. I did feel a little kind of weaker, especially in the incline bench, which again may be due to just like the lack of calories that I've had in the past couple days. But I don't know, shit like that, I don't really stress it because in my mind, we'll just work with a lighter weight. Like I work out based on like a relative feeling. So like on a day, fucking storage, bro. So what I was saying was, it's all relative. So on a day that I'm feeling stronger, you know, I'll still shoot for like a rep. Okay. 2 things. One, we made it there, and of fucking course, it's out of order. 2, like I was saying, I deleted some shit, and then it's still, my storage was full. But what I was saying, it's relative. So it's like if I'm stronger on a given day, if I'm shooting for a particular rep range, then it doesn't really matter. Like I'll just adjust accordingly, and it allows me to be, and this again could all just be made up in my head, but I've gotten to where I've gotten so far using this method. And so, but I'll say that it allows me to be flexible and kind of like graceful, not get too down on myself if it's like one day I'm not as strong as I am on other days, because I could still get in a good workout. I'm just going to work with less weight. I'm going to work with the weight I can work with and do that shit. Dude, what kind of parking lot is this? The hell? Oh my God. Bro, what is this day? Um, but yeah, so, oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. So, um, yeah, that's basically what I do. You know, I kind of just work out, shoot for a given rep range, and then the weight kind of matters or doesn't matter as much. I don't like that. Doesn't matter as much because I can still get that like relative exertion. So that's what I tend to do. But dude, this road is actually terrible. Actually horrible. Um, yeah, but regardless, it was a good workout. This segment's not going to be too long because my phone is pretty close to dying. But basically, what I wanted to say is like it was a pretty good workout. I kind of so far not so bad. So we'll see how the rest of the split goes, and we'll see how much I like it. Um, yeah, tomorrow. I mean, we got Monday back to working, so um, you know how it goes. You know, I got case of the Mondays. Well, I guess I don't have the case of the Mondays yet, but it's the Sunday scaries. But it's not that scary, you know. My job's kind of chill, so you know. And I've been reading, like I said the other day, like I've been reading a book, and that's been kind of nice. So, um, here's to a good week ahead. So, yeah. On that note, on that note, I'm gonna. Why is this doing this? Dude, I'm all over the place, guys. That thing, dude, it was just like a series of things to just interrupt my thought patterns and get me out of a state. Um, so for that, dude, I guess no, I'm not really sorry for that. It kind of just it happens, but it can be difficult for me to stay on a train of thought. My mind's just kind of like all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. Um, but hey, cheers. On that note, I'm gonna wrap it up so I can plug in my phone, and now I gotta go 20 minutes that way to do this registration thing. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or week, and week. Remember to stay beautiful and that you are loved always, you beautiful bitch. And I will see you tomorrow for arm day, possibly shoulders, but definitely gonna be arm day. All right. Love you. Bye.